this is a very quick recording for people who are going to be engaging with my playing with syntax task. I just want to introduce you to SPSS, and first of all that means getting it on your computer. So first of all, on a UE machine or something like it, go to Apps Anywhere, click on it, wait for it to validate, and you know when it's validated because it's got your ID up in the top corner. And then what you want to do is you want to produce SPSS. For me, it's here in my favorites, but if it's not there, and it probably won't be for you, you can just search for it and then launch it. Now, if you're doing this for the first time, it will pull it in from somewhere else, and that might take a while in order for it to find it. If I'm honest, even if you've done this before, it still takes a little while for it to start running, because it's a relatively heavy program. But eventually it will run and appear, and when it does, you will see something like this. Now, this is the SPSS data window. There's a couple of other windows that I'm going to show you, but they're going to make much more sense if we've actually got some data in them. So I have sent you this file, example dataset. Double click on it and it will then open, and when it opens, aha, we have a data file. Now, in a data file, each individual participant or subject is in a row. So for example, this row or this row or this row, and they are providing different bits of information across each column, or what SPSS calls variables. If you go down here into the bottom left, you see data view, which is what we are in, and there is also variable view. If you click on variable view, you see what those different columns are. So you've got some demographic variables here, and then you've got some variables which make up something called the GHQ, and some variables which make up something called the WAC. Again, if we just pop back here, okay, so yeah, we've got those demographic variables, GHQ variables, and then also over here, the WAC variables. Now, what I'm wanting you to do is to play around with a thing called syntax. So if you go File, and then New, and then Syntax, SPSS will open up this new window, which is a syntax window. When you open it, it's blank, there's nothing in it. You write the code in it to then help SPSS build and then run your analysis. So I've also sent you this Word document called Playing with Syntax. Open it up, read it at your leisure, take your time to read it, but what I'm just going to do, I'm going to scroll down to the top of page 2, copy this first example of syntax and drop it into the syntax file here. So I'm just copying and pasting it, dropping it in, and if you see it there, you'll notice that when SPSS likes syntax, often it will show you things in different colors. Blue is a command. Things which aren't blue are often variables which are in the data set. Now, to run syntax very, very quickly, all you do is you highlight the selection you want to run, and then you go to this top menu up here, and where it says run, you click on it, and you can either run it all or a selection. You can do that just by clicking selection or using the keyboard shortcut Control and R. If you click on that, nothing happens. But actually, nothing happening on this screen is good, because it means it's run correctly. If we now go back to the data window, you'll see that we've got these new columns here where we've got a total for the GHQ A, B, and for the WAC. And also if we go to variable view here, you'll see we've got 3 new variables. That in a nutshell is how you use and run syntax, and also a quick introduction to the data view, the variable view, and as we also showed, the syntax view. That's all I want to tell you about the task, but spend some time having a look at the document and working through the steps. Very best of luck. Thank you.